What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the franchise guy, taking on the Miami Marlins. The 10-1 Phillies taking on the 5-8 Miami Marlins. Phillies killing it right now. Kind of led by that guy back there, Gene, the hit machine Segura. He's just raked the past couple of games, past couple of series. Opening day, we got to show opening day. Bryce Harper returned to um, DC. We have to show that game. And now we're showing JT Realmuto. Welcome back to Miami. JT spent his first 5 seasons drafted in the 3rd round as a second baseman, converted to catcher, but that's not what we're talking about right now. As Gene the Hit Machine Segura takes the 5th pitch of the game deep to left field, his 4th home run of the season. If Gene Segura is mashing 4 home runs in your first 12 games, oh boy, I'd hate to see what your power hitters are doing, because that is a lot of power for a little man like Gene Segura. Also, he also might pitch on a hot streak. So who actually knows what he's doing? I mean, he's living his best life. He's leading off for the Philadelphia Phillies. Taking a look at our lineup: Gene Segura, Cesar Hernandez, followed by Hoskins and Harper. JT on his return home by McCutchen left, Odubel in center, Franco batting 8th, playing 3rd, and the pitcher spot. Rhys Hoskins there, strikes out swinging, and that's going to be a common trend throughout this series. I feel like he is not having the best of seasons right now. He's got a couple home runs, but besides that, he's not getting like singles and doubles. He's not getting like base hits. He's just home runs or you're striking out. Bryce Harper right there, it's a bloop single right in front of the left fielder. So he's doing great. That's all that matters. And JT is going to line one up to center field, right past Sandy Alcantara. But back-to-back singles right there. Angel McCutchen up next, going to drive this one into left field. Harper's going to round 3rd, go home. JT's going to round 2nd, end up at 3rd. McCutchen's going to stay put at 1st with a 1 RBI single. RBI single. Alright, on the mound for the Phillies is Jake the Snake Arrieta. 2 starts, 1 on record, 2.63 rated, 13.2 innings pitched. 15 strikeouts to 5 walks, and 15 hits allowed, a 1.46 whip. So he's having a pretty solid season. I feel like this is a season where it's going to be a make or break season for Jake Arrieta. I feel like if Jake Arrieta can have a 15, 16 game win season, I feel like he will stick around for that final year of his contract. But I feel like if he kind of bellies out and has a 10, 12 win season for $25 million for next year, I feel like we can do better than that. So depending on how he does this year, I feel like he'll be on the trade block for the off season. But we're 12 games in the season. There is no need to get that far ahead of everyone right now. Let's just stick with what we know. Jake the Snake Arrieta is a Philly, and he just let up a home run. Gabe Kapler, not the happiest about that right there. That'll be Miguel Rojas' 4th of the season. But they just do some Gatorade. Is that they just throw Gatorade at him? I don't think it was like a hand or something. I know sometimes things have clipping problems where they'll just go through other things. But up now, Jake Arrieta going to strike out. Ball is loose for Jorge Alfaro. And he almost beats that right there. If Arrieta wanted to hustle a little bit, maybe that would have been fine. Problem is, he's not a hustler. Gene Segura going to follow the trend, strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts for Alcantara. Actually, at the end of the inning. Whoops, my bad. Up to bat now, Jorge Alfaro. Spent a bunch of time with the Phillies. He came over in the Cole Hamels trade from the Texas Rangers. It was him, Nick Williams, and Alec Asher. Alec Asher left first. He ended up on the Orioles. Jorge Alfaro left during the offseason, was required during the JT Realmuto trade. And, yeah. That's how that happened. Up to bat now will be Rhys Hoskins, and Hoskins gets a hold of this one. A deep drive to left field. That's the second deck right there, or the porch, whatever you want to call that one. Alcantara's not allowed, what, 2 home runs in 3 innings? So this Phillies team, I guarantee you, is leading. I think it's leading the league in home runs right now. That's his 8th home run in 12 games. So Hoskins on a pretty good pace right now to, as long as he keeps smashing home runs, to at least make a real dent in a home run record. Is he gonna hit 73 home runs? No. Could he hit 50 home runs? Oh yeah, definitely. Hoskins hits 50 home runs, we're golden. And I was watching I'm gonna plug my friend here, Finn for the Win, a fellow New Jersey YouTuber. But his last episode that went up, Hoskins was batting like 359 home runs. I'm not gonna spoil it for you if you got it or not, but definitely check out Finn for the Win if you haven't. I mean, he's a great YouTuber. Love his content. But blue singer for JT Realmuto, so he's having a pretty good game so far against his former team. Jake come back on a strong start to this inning right here. Strikes out Lewis Brinson right there. And I mean, he's not a strikeout pitcher at all. Jake Arrieta is a ground ball pitcher right there. You see that Miguel Franco heals this one, and he tries to throw out, I believe that's Neil Walker. No, that's actually Sandy Alcantara. Alcantara. That's his name. But Franco heals that one. I mean, Jake doing what Jake does. He gets ground balls. He's not a strikeout guy at all. Ground ball pitcher. Um, yeah, just can't throw out Alcantara right there. Quite unfortunate though. Hoskins though, next play, double play right there, gets it on the pick, throws out him at second, and gets the force out first. 2-2 count for Adubo Herrera. Herrera's gonna take this one deep to the wall. But since Marlins Ballpark is a massive coliseum, not even a good coliseum, just a massive thing, is going to die out right at 391 feet. I mean, if this was Citizens Bank Park, that was a moonshot. You know? Because what stadium has 400-foot walls to a right field? Marlins Park, apparently. But, yeah, no, never. Jake, that's the first hit of the inning. Falls up with a strikeout, so. Yeah, I mean, he has his innings. I definitely know Jake Arrieta does have his innings, no matter how good of a pitcher you are. And the other strikeout right there. You know, I'm feeling I'm a pretty decent pitcher when I play pitchers, but I don't know. I feel like Jake Arrieta, no matter how good you are, it's just very hit or miss. But Hoskins flies out to Lewis Brinson to end a 1-2-3 inning. Poor Alcantara. I mean, nothing you can do about that one. That was just one of those well hit balls that just kind of died out. But Jake Arrieta like another home run right here. This one's to Neil Walker. No chance with that. That has to be a 400-foot bomb right there. I mean, it has to be playing in this ballpark. But yeah, back to what I was saying about Arrieta being inconsistent with his pitching. That's what I mean. You can mow down the first 8 batters of a game, and then you can have like 3 home runs. I guess that's what happens when you have a pitcher with no fastball. So if they're always sitting off speed, it's gonna be all they know that the way for it is to square up with it. Kind of annoying when you really think about it, but falls that home run with a strikeout right here. I mean, first out of the inning right now, but 3-2 game. And getting shelled for 2 home runs in this time period. Gets Lewis Brinson to strike out right there on the check swing. I mean, see that stuff like that where he'll let up a home run and gets 2 strikeouts back to back. Injury catcher now. After the first 2 guys went down, he's going to fly out lazily to the second baseman right there. 1-2-3 inning. 1-2 count for I don't know who, but gonna fire to first. He could have been out. but Hoskins will cover first base, which is kind of lame. Franco now laying out for this one, going to one play at first, and he's going to be safe. Infield hit right there. I mean, Franco's not having the best day at third base, and now he has healed two pitches that he should have definitely had. We have two outs right now in the inning. Segura got it, and he's going to pull Hoskins off the base with that throw. E6 right there. And, I don't know, for a gold glove shortstop right there, all-star shortstop, I feel like Segura should be a little better, as after that, bad for a two RBI singer right there for the next batter in the inning. I mean, that Neil Walker again come up clutch, double steal attempt. We're going to strike out this man right here to end the inning, but damage has been done because of Gene Segura. I mean, Don Mattingly coming out, making a pitching change right now. Sandy Alcantara's day is done. I mean, he's had a pretty decent game. I guess his pitch count's getting up there. On will come Jarlin Garcia. I feel like he was a starter last year. But, what do I know? I'm, like, pretty sure, I'm, like, 98% sure that he was a starter last year. But Adubo Herrera will come in, going to nub this one, and he's going to get beat out on the throw right there by Garcia. I mean, he should have had that one, but, it'll come Austin Bryce after Garcia gets out. Herrera, Bryce, 0-2 record, 70 ERA, 9 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts. Righties are batting .333 against them, while lefties are batting under .250. But this righty will strike out. Maikel Franco strikes out, so that's back-to-back outs. Two pitchers, two outs. I mean, nothing we can do about that one right there. But in will come Phil Gosselin. I mean, Jake Arrieta's day is done. It's got to be done. Down by one, two outs in the inning. Gotta have someone come in and hit. And Gosselin will ground out to Bryce right there. 1-2-3 inning. I mean, can't have that happen. Seranthony Dominguez will come into the game. 6 games, 1-0 record. No innings pitched, no earned runs allowed. 8 strikeouts and 6.1 innings pitched. Brinson will, of course, strike out swinging right there, because that's what Brinson does. As a heater of a fastball right there. But, Dominguez, yeah, he's the future of our bullpen. We're going to build our bullpen around Seranthony Dominguez right there. And I mean, Don Mattingly knows that Seranthony is a shutdown player. And will come Sergio Romo for the Marlins right now. 3 games, 2-1 record, 2.08 ERA. I mean, lefties batting .300, righties batting .273. My apologies. In this righty right here, will get a line drive to right field for a single. Hit too hard, so he can't advance that to a double. Goes right to the right fielder. But see, Segura, I mean, he might not have the best glove, but he gets hits. Going to follow that up with a 3-1 single right there by Cesar Hernandez. So first 2 runners are on right now. Hoskins will come up right now. Hoskins hits this one deep and be over the head of the left fielder. But we're going to have a log jam right here, because I think it was, who was on first? Segura didn't run. So Cesar Hernandez gets the second. Hoskins gets thrown out at first. It'll come Bryce Harper, who gets intentionally walked with 2 men on and 1 out. I mean, are they that scared of Bryce Harper? But in will come JT Realmuto, who will hit a sac fly to Lewis Brinson. Brinson and his noodle arm will just get to the cutoff man. And this game is tied up thanks to JT Realmuto. JT, the Marlins killer right there at this point. He's got, what, 3 hits? An RBI so far this game, 2 hits and an RBI. But Kutchner will follow up that sac fly with a, the bases clearing double right there. Yep, bases cleared no there. Harper, just casually strolls along. Not sure where I was going for right there. 5th double of the season for McCutchen. And in will come Adam Conley. I mean, trying to stop this bleeding right now. You came in this inning with a 1-run lead, and now you're down by 2. In 10 games, he's 1-1 with a 13.5 ERA. 8 strikeouts. Lefties and righties are both raking against Conley, and Odubel Herrera is going to split the gap right there. McCutchen will score from second on a RBI single by Herrera. I mean, I feel like Herrera's speed's kind of slow though. 45 speed for a center fielder. I mean, a pretty decent center fielder too. I don't know. Do not know what I think about that one at all. Seranthony will come out for the 8th inning. Seranthony will a hit right here, so had a 1-2-3 inning the previous frame. Was a single. It's 1 out in the 8th. Not a big deal though. Got a second single right there. 2 outs on a 3-2 count right there. Not a big deal. I'm not entirely worried about it yet. I mean, in will come JT Riddle, batting 0-9-1 with an RBI. I mean, this crowd's getting pumped up for JT right now. I don't know why. And surprise, surprise, JT Riddle strikes out right there, 2 men on. To end the inning. See, I told you I was not worried about those 2 singles right there. Singles happen. Singles happen. Nothing around that. In will come Tayron Guerrero in 4 games is a 0 ERA and 3 strikeouts, holding lefties to under a 130 batting average. And speaking of lefties getting under 130, we're bringing in Nick Williams batting 667 with a home run. And he's going to strike out on a slider that just jams him. Dirty pitch right there. That pitch was disgusting. Gene Segura up next, and Segura is going to chase that slider outside again. I mean, Guerrero not on the best team right now, but he is a dirty, dirty pitcher. Top of the 9th right now, 1-2 count. That's going to go off the pitcher right there, and Cesar Hernandez will be safe at first base. Believe everything should be okay. Don Mattingly looking out at his pitcher. I mean, Alfaro's come to visit him, check everything out. I mean, he's got hit in the arm right there, looks like. So he's got a little bruise maybe. Shaking it off, loosening it up. I mean, Alfaro says he's good, so he's good. And Hoskins comes in up next. Hits a deep fly ball to left center field, and that ball is gone. 9th home run of the season for Hoskins. And maybe Guerrero wasn't all that good after all. What was that? Hoskins' 2nd home run of the game. And we've hit, what, 4 home runs this game? 3, 4 home runs? I'm not entirely sure anymore. Look at that. Just track that path right there, and look at that. One of the deepest parts of this ballpark. Up next will be Bryce Harper, and Harper's going to line 1 to right field. 2-out single, get the rally going, follows up the home run. Up will come JT Realmuto, and Realmuto will send one deep to left. I mean, that's going to be his first home run as a Philly right there against his former team. You can't write that any better. I mean, Guerrero came in with such a good ERA, such good stats against both sides of the plate. And Phillies have shown him up a little bit, shown up the Marlins a little bit with this performance by, I don't know, their offense. At 3-4-5 hole? Or at, yeah, 3-4-5. But in will come Drew Steckenrider. Just to stop his bleeding right now. Look at that. 18.9 ERA. 3 innings pitched. 3 strikeouts. Raiders are batting .444 against them. And McCutchen will end the rally right here as he flies out to right field to end the inning. And will come Craig Kimbrell in a non-save situation. We had him warming up, though. Really haven't used him much. 2 games, he's got a save. 2 innings pitched and 2 strikeouts. Raiders are betting 400 against him for some reason. But 2 outs in the inning, 2-2 count. Going to flat to center field. Guerrero gets that one. Phillies get the win right here. Nice, easy win. I mean, sure, we had a little hiccup with Arrieta and Segura, but besides that, nothing too bad happened. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are not subscribed yet and you feel like hitting that subscribe button because you love my content, hit that little notification bell. I do upload daily, sometimes twice daily at 12 and 2. I mean, means a lot to me. I'm trying to make this a full-time job right here for me. So the more subscribers, the merrier. Means a ton. But definitely, guys, if you guys have so much as like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for next episode. Should be next week. Taking on a team that's like in advance right now. Awesome player of the game. But peace out, rock on YouTube, and stay classy.